Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. Today is another LEGO weekly news update. Many things happened in the world of LEGO this week, and San Diego Comic-Con has essentially taken over our lives here in the studio. Tons of new sets were revealed and also being sold at San Diego Comic-Con. We got a ton of stuff, so I've been constantly building. There's plenty of new reviews out. I'm going to recap a few of the stories that were primary stories, smaller episodes that came out last week. And who knows, it's kind of a big blur, but there's been some new announcements for San Diego Comic-Con, including the DC trailer for the new DC Villains game, as well as Clone Wars, which LEGO hasn't officially announced like a new Clone Wars line, but Clone Wars, the TV show, is coming back, and we're going to get into all of that right now. Alright, so here's a basic recap of the San Diego Comic-Con weekend so far. I know Mike and I might be going back either a little bit today and maybe tomorrow for Sunday, but the LEGO booth was really cool. We've been covering all the stories of basically what's going to be there throughout the last couple of weeks, but it's awesome to finally see what's going on there now. So you can see there is that giant interior of the Millennium Falcon display. I believe that was made for the Solo movie, so they kind of moved it over here for the San Diego Comic-Con. Once again, the booth itself is like being on the inside of a giant Lego brick. There were lots of sets on display, and there was plenty of fun interactive activities going on here for the Lego section. Mike actually has some really cool shots also that you'll see a little bit more of on the Monday vlog. So here's just a basic recap of some of the things I saw at San Diego Comic-Con the last couple of days in about a 30-second sequence. Here's a bit of the recap of the week. This is some of the stuff that we reported on last week, but if you didn't watch any of the individual episodes, here we go. The Spider Mech versus Venom Mech set was revealed. My personal opinion is not a big fan of what the Spider Mech looks like. The Venom Mech is cool because it doesn't really look like a mech. It's basically just a giant brick-built Venom fig. The figs themselves for the set are pretty nice. Spider-Gwen is coming, so everyone's going to really like that. She's probably one of the more popular cosplayers out there on the floor. Now that I think about it, there's a new standard Spider-Man minifigure, and the face print for Venom is updated on that minifig, which is awesome. So I think people are going to be looking forward to it. Then the DB5 Aston Martin James Bond car for Creator Expert came out. It was a little bit of a fiasco in terms of like how it was announced. I don't think a lot of people actually knew it was coming, and it just sort of appeared, really. And we were lucky enough to get a set from LEGO to do a review, and I am super happy with the way the model turned out. So if you guys want to learn more about the DB5 Aston Martin, the link is in the description below for that video, as well as the Spider-Man Venom Mech link for that video that we reported on. And LEGO also announced the Black Manta Strike set from DC. I could tell you all about the logistics of the set and what it looks like and everything, but they happen to be selling it early at the LEGO booth from San Diego Comic-Con. So instead of just announcing to what the set is, I will leave a link to the full video review that Mike did for the Black Manta Strike set. I think he released it yesterday. Also, in lieu of the con, DC SuperVillains, the official San Diego Comic-Con trailer was dropped. That's for the new DC Villains game. So you get to see a few more of the villains that you might not have been able to know about until now. And a panel was held, I believe, yesterday about it too, where possibly more character announcements were being held, but maybe we'll update you about those guys in next week's news. Anyways, the trailer looks cool. I think people are a little bit more hyped about the DC SuperVillains game, a little bit more than maybe the Marvel Superheroes 2 game. I don't know. You guys can let me know which one you're more hyped about. I generally don't play the LEGO video games as much. That was something I used to do maybe when I was a bit younger. And then interestingly enough, I feel like one of the biggest stories to happen for LEGO this week from San Diego Comic-Con Comic-Con isn't necessarily anything that has something to do directly with LEGO, and that is the drop of the new Clone Wars show. This isn't going to be a trailer breakdown or anything like that. Ahsoka comes back. It looks a bit further into the Clone Wars. Anakin and Obi-Wan actually look very close to the age that they were at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. And I'm just here to say, more than anything else, oh yeah, we're definitely getting more new Clone Wars sets, and it's probably going to be one of the more popular LEGO Star Wars reboots, or I guess they haven't really done a real LEGO Star Wars reboot, but they haven't done Clone Wars sets in a very long time, and it is going to be kind of a fun reboot or relaunch of a lot of these really, really popular vehicles. I think this is going to have the old fans being a little bit older. The series does seem a little bit darker, so people are going to be really into these new sets. I've just got a feeling, so they're probably going to be redoing that Republic gunship, the ARC 170 fighter. I hope they redo. You can see ATTEs in the trailer, which they've done plenty of times before, but they might come back for another wave. I believe the trailer also has a couple of Z95 headhunters flying out, but you know what would be something really cool, something amazing? Imagine if they did an Ultimate Collector Series Venator class Star Destroyer. This is something that the LEGO community has been, I think, wanting for a long time. It's one of the more popular large-scale Star Wars mocks that I think more hardcore builders generally try to undertake. It's just a really cool version of a Star Destroyer, in my opinion. That's just kind of what I think. It looks like a more stylistically interesting version of a Star Destroyer. The Venator class is so cool, and there were these weird swirly rumors about a possible Star Destroyer in the works for later down the line. I don't know if it would be this year, maybe next year as an Ultimate Collector Series set. It would be awesome if that reveal eventually showed that it was going to be a Venator class one. So anyways, I'm just here to say, if you know, somehow you watched this video and you were unaware that Clone Wars was coming back, it is coming back, and this without a doubt is going to show that we're probably going to get at least 2 different waves. That's my guess, at least 2 different waves of new Clone Wars sets coming down the line. Once again, if you guys want to see more San Diego Comic-Con footage, like some of the sets and stuff that were on display, check out Mike's vlog that is going to be around for Monday. And let's jump into LEGO Ideas, the website where if you submit your own LEGO creation, it has a possibility of becoming an official LEGO set. No new sets got voted into the review stage this week, though this was something that I found, I believe, from the staff picks. This is a modular building by BrickVault, and it's called Hat's Store. Like all modular buildings, it has many different levels, and each level or layer is kind of focused on sort of a different kind of business. There looks to be a bike shop or a motorbike shop in the bottom. I believe the Hat Store or Hat's Store is the 2nd floor, and if I had to guess, it looks like somebody's sleeping quarters are on the top. It's a corner piece that has an interesting sort of L cut into it. It's not just a solid block, and it makes for an interesting shape of the building, and the stone corners on the edges of either side really kind of give it a fun sort of earthy feel. The colors are somewhat subtle, as in not too flashy or bright, yet the Hat's sign at the top is pretty eye-catching, and I really like that build for the hat that's right above the front door. To me, it feels just a little bit more interesting than maybe some of the standard modular buildings that we've seen before, yet it still fits into the Creator modular universe quite well. So this would be something that I think could work well as an ideas set, maybe not released within the Creator modular line. I'm not really sure how the ideas rules work in that case. I know they do have a rule where you can't submit a Star Wars set, for example, if they already have the Star Wars line. This does look like a Creator modular set, so I don't know if that sort of licensing thing would still be an issue or just something that had to do with a pre-existing theme. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but anyways, I think it is definitely a set worth supporting, so the link is in the description below, and links to anything and everything I have talked about are also listed in the description below if you would like to learn more. Alright, that is it for this episode, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. We're going to have a ton of new set reviews coming out today and tomorrow and the next day. All the new Star Wars sets, we've got them. Any of the new Batman DC sets, we've got those as well. So we're doing a ton of building. I've even got my roommate coming in who just really likes to build, and he's gonna help us put some stuff together. Anyways, we're just gonna be building, reviewing, having a really good time, really busy weekend. So anyways, check out tomorrow's top 10 mocks of the video, top 10 mocks of the week video, and Mike's got his vlog, which you'll see more of San Diego Comic-Con. He shot it better than I did. What can I say? So anyways, Monday we'll have more San Diego Comic-Con stuff if that's what you like. Anyways, I'm out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault. Oh, hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that video. I just wanted to pop in really quick and say that we do have a web store, BrickVault.toys, that sell instructions for super high quality mocks that are built by incredibly talented designers. So that is the first link in the description below. And also there's other videos too. We've got other things if you want to watch that. All right, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.